I just got out of the theater to see the boys' finale episode, and on my way home, just wanted to talk about it a little bit. So this video will be my spoiler-free version, so you're safe to watch this one, although I wanted to be intentional about not having any spoilers, so if you don't want to even hear anything about it, I totally understand, and you might want to scroll past this. So, top 3 words I would use to describe the finale would be satisfying. I think pretty much everyone will be satisfied with the episode, but I also think that it was safe and predictable. And what I mean by this is I was talking with some people prior to watching the episode, and I had some predictions, just like my friends had predictions, different people I've talked to online have had predictions, and honestly, I don't think we were far off with a lot of them. So for me, there wasn't a ton of surprises in this finale episode, and maybe a lot of people will feel the same way, that there's certain things that need to happen to wrap it up. But I found that everything that was kind of happening as I was watching it, I was like, yep, okay, that makes sense. And I will say, there is, of course, I don't think this is a spoiler either, a big battle of sorts, or a face-off, which I think many of us predicted would happen. I really enjoyed watching that. I will say that seeing it in a theater in 4DX really helped with that. Just kind of being thrown around with the action was pretty awesome. But I wanted to see more, and I kind of got the feeling that the whole season had been more mellow, and we hadn't seen a lot of that action leading up to this, so I had really hoped that maybe they were saving their budget, or maybe just kind of leading up to this spectacular main event. And it just felt short, but it was awesome. I feel like I just wanted to see so much more of that. But it was really good regardless, and I can't say tomorrow I'm going to watch it again. Maybe sitting on my couch it won't be as great, but I'm sure that it'll be just fine. Like I said, very, very satisfying. I don't think many people will be upset by this episode. If anything, it just leaves some disappointment for maybe what could have been for the earlier part of the season, and even season 4 as well, honestly. I think that this last episode really tapped into kind of the peak boys, when I would say seasons 1, 2, 3, actors were at their finest. Anthony Starr, Karl Urban did a spectacular job. Both of them kind of carried it, in my opinion. Most of the others, they were there. Satisfying endings for all of them, but didn't super stand out to me. It made sense, a lot of it. I was nodding, yeah, going along with it, but they carried it for sure, as they carried most of the show. Most of us would agree, right? So I don't know what else to really add. I would say that's kind of the general vibe I got from it. Left feeling very satisfied. I really enjoyed the whole experience. It was kind of a whirlwind from starting off, obviously, where we left off with episode 7 on a kind of somber note. It does take a bit to pick up, which I was a bit surprised about. I was expecting, because there was so much to cover and wrap up in this last episode, I was expecting it to kind of start right off the bat, but it really did not drag, but it did take a while to get into the action, into everything happening, which shocked me. And I just wish that we could have had more time kind of for that whole climax of the episode. But all in all, very good. I don't think many people will be unsatisfied or upset with this episode. I think it does a good job of landing the plane for the fan base as well, because there has been some division over the last season for sure. But yeah, there's definitely some loose ends, I would say, leads way to the new shows and maybe questions to be answered. And there's also some things that just got forgotten about, in my opinion, and we probably will never have answers to. But yeah, I'll leave the rest for my spoiler review. Let me know in the comments your non-spoiler takes, and if you agree with me, if you think otherwise, for those of you guys who have already seen it in theaters. Otherwise, it should be dropping in just about an hour now from when I'm posting this, so I'm excited to talk to everyone about what they thought.